If I'm using n bits for representation in a 2's complement form, the range of values that I can represent is minus 2 to the power of n minus 1 to plus 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus 1. So if there are 4 bits that I'm using, my range would extend from minus 8 to plus 7. If I'm using 8-bit representation, it would extend from minus 128 to plus 127. If I'm using 16 bits for representation, it would range from minus 2 to the power of 15 to plus 2 to the power of 15 minus 1. So this is the range. And if I am doing an arithmetic operation, there is a possibility that the result that I am getting is more than or outside the range that can be represented using these n bits. So then we say that an overflow has occurred. And you know that overflow can occur only if both the summands are having the same sign. So if I'm adding plus 8 with plus 7, I'm adding 8 plus 7 with both are having the same sign, there is a possibility of an overflow. If I'm adding summands of different signs, the overflow cannot occur. This again can cause an overflow because the summands are of the same sign. How can we check overflow in an integer arithmetic operation? If I am using an unsigned number and there is a carryout of 1 from the MSB, that will indicate that an overflow has occurred. So in unsigned integers, it is very easy to find out that a carryout has happened because that an overflow has happened, because the carryout from the MSB will always be a 1. Let us take an example of a 4-bit representation. So in an unsigned number, the range of numbers would be from 0 to 15. Okay, let us add 9 and 8. So here is 9 and here is 8. Let me add them up. You see that there is a carry out of 1 because this is 17 and this is beyond the range of 4 bits. So a carry out of 1 will always represent that an overflow has occurred in a unsigned representation. However, this is not always true when we are adding signed numbers. Let us add 7 and 4. So here I am using signed numbers and I am using 2's complement. So this is 7 and this is 4. And the carry out was 0. Okay, this does not show that an overflow has occurred. What is the range of 4 bits in 2's complement? In 2's complement, the range is minus 8 to plus 7. Okay, so this 11, the 7 plus 4, 11 cannot be represented in 4 bits. You can very well see that the sign bit has become, this most significant bit has become 1. This is actually giving you a negative number. And what is the value of this number? The value of this number is minus 8 plus 2 plus 1, which is minus 5. So this is an incorrect result and the carry out was 0. Let us add minus 4 and minus 6. So minus 4, first let me represent minus 4 in its 2's complement. This is minus 4. Yes. So here is minus 4 and let me represent minus 6 also. This is plus 6. Invert it, add 1. This is minus 6. I'm going to add them up. Here the carry is 1 and the answer is a positive answer, which is incorrect. So in unsigned numbers, we could detect the overflow when we had a 1 from the most significant bit. But in signed numbers, the carry out can either be a 0 or it can be a 1, and that is an overflow. So how do we detect overflows in signed numbers? So if I'm using 2's complement representation and I want to detect overflow, I will examine the signs of the 2 summands and then I will check the sign of the result. Overflow, you know, that can happen only if the sign of the 2 summands is the same. If there is a positive number and the other number is a negative number, then overflow will not happen. Overflow will happen only when both the numbers are positive or both the numbers are negative. So if both the numbers are positive and the result is negative, the result that is coming out is showing a negative result. That means the most significant bit would be a 1. For the summands, the most significant bit would be a 0 and the most significant bit of the result would be a 1. That means the sign of the result is different from the sign of the summands. That means an overflow has occurred. Similarly, if there are negative numbers that are being added, how will an overflow be detected? If the sign of the result is different from the sign of the summands. So this is how we will detect overflow during integer arithmetic operations.